All right, good morning, everybody. It is April the 26th. It is Monday morning, and on Mondays, I go through what I did last week and what I want to achieve this week. As you know, last week I was on my holidays in Centre Parks, and we went to the one near the Lake District. Ah, God, it was amazing. It was just lovely to be back on holiday. It was nice just to have some normality. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a great time. Family loved it. Mother-in-law came for two nights, 3 days. She loved it. It was really good time. Really enjoyed it. The kids loved it. The wife loved it. I loved it. Everybody was a win. So yeah, really good. And it's absolutely motivated me. Sometimes you need that white space just to think, collect yourself. And yeah, I certainly had that space, and it's just reinvigorated the direction that I want to go and where I want to, how I want to do it. And yeah, everything seems to come into alignment when you just give yourself some time. I say to the wife that holidays are the most important thing for me, and hopefully things are opening up so we can go on holiday. And holidays are more productive for me than not going on holiday, because normally I run around like a busy person and just doing loads of stuff. And it's good to just collect yourself, collect your thoughts, and yeah, just have that white space, have that space just to collect yourself and think and look at the directions you're going in. And that's exactly what holidays do for me. And also, I like sprints. I like working for 6 weeks and then holiday, and then working for 6 weeks and holiday, putting pressure on myself. No, I don't want it's not like work like manual labor or anything like that, but it's exhausting in terms of your mind as well, because my mind never stops. It's always looking at things, working out money, working out cash flow, working out percentages, and it's non-stop. It's just nice to every 6 weeks to reevaluate the direction you want to be, where you want to go in the next 6 weeks, and just to reset. So that's exactly what I've done. Talking about so last week I said I was only going to do my goals. I haven't finished my goals, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 that I'm going to share with you right now. And then what I'm going to do is be more specific with these and put some more down during this week, and I'll have them finished by next week. So I want to own a top class racehorse. Yes, that's it. I want a horse that's going to be at Cheltenham Festival. I want not just one horse, but I want a number of horses. I realize that I enjoy it. It's my passion. I don't so much. It used to be my passion, should I say, but I would love to drive. I'd love to be up and down the country with a racehorse, going from meetings to meetings and stuff. So that's what I want. I think it'd be good for the family as well. I want £1 million lakeside or beachside house to rent out on Airbnb. I think that'd be a great investment. I think that it's becoming saturated on Airbnb for certain properties, certain amount of money. So if you have £1 million, you can have corporate getaways. You could do trust retreats for people. There's loads of things you can do. And so for me, I think there's a massive upside on Airbnb having $1 million. And it's great for me. I can go on holiday with my family and we can oversee the lake or something. And so it's more of an investment play for me, that. But that's what I would like. I'm going to put dates to these as well. I would like that by the end of next year. So we're going to put dates to these. I want to look younger in my 40s than I did in my 30s. That's another one. Here's the biggie. I want to own Hull City Football Club. I want to buy Hull City Football Club. I want to be fit and healthy with no aches or pains. I want to sell my company for 200 million and retain 51% of the business. Now that's going to be interesting because currently I only own 45% of the business. My dad owns 45%, I own 45%, and Liam owns 10%. So I need to get another 6% from somewhere. Where my dad's retiring in 2 years. Well, retiring, he's not in the business, but he's a shareholder of the business. So I want to get 6% of his shares. Or at least 6% when we sell it, but it's going to, when he sells, we're going to, in 2 years, it's going to be a lot of money. So, yeah, we'll see on that. But something has happened yesterday where an investor has come forward to me and said, you can have X. Well, we're talking, I don't exactly know how much, but it's accelerated my growth. It's going to be around about 200,000 or 300,000. So it's accelerated my growth, and the percentage is between 5 and 8%. So maybe it might be 6.5, somewhere around there, or maybe 7, and meet in the middle. and so we can have that money, which means that I think we're quite lucky because we have got some private investors in the company, but I know that he wants to give me it fairly soon. So one of my jobs this week is to try and find another site, really accelerate that. Because hey, listen, if I want to hit my goals and sell it for 200 million, if I want to own Hull City Football Club, this is why goals are so important, because it creates reactions. So now I know that if I wouldn't have gone on holiday, I wouldn't have wrote my goals down. If I wouldn't have wrote my goals down, then I wouldn't have been in touch with this person, was having a conversation, and it all of a sudden came out because he was saying about his investments and they're not very good, and it was a bit worrying about where it was all going to be and where the money's going to come from. And I said, hell, why are you investing in me then? A throwaway comment, and then he said, well, actually, let me have a word with my wife. I'll get back to you tonight. And I was like, okay. And so I did. I got a text. And I was like, brilliant. But this is why it's so important. And if I can give you one bit of advice, you must have goals. You must have goals. You must know where you're going, because all of a sudden things align to help you get to your goals. And if I wouldn't have been in that situation, if I wouldn't have written my goals down, if I wouldn't have gone on a holiday, then this would not have happened. So therefore, going on holiday has really prepped me for the future. And so now I know that I want to sell it for 200 million. I want to buy a Hull City Football Club. Maybe it's even more than two. Maybe I'm setting my goals too small with 200 million. And it's just a game. At some point, money becomes a game. It's not about the money anymore. It's about the game. Once you're financially sound in terms of, and by the way, I'm not financially sound. I don't want to say I'm financially sound in any way, shape, or form because I've still got a mortgage. But once you get to a certain level, it's not people. When people used to say this, when I was listening to people, it's not about the money anymore. I'm like, of course it's about the money. It's not. It's about the game. It's about the journey. It's about enjoying the process, and that's what it's about. And I want to continue to enjoy the process. Look at me. I'm lit up this morning, and so yeah, the money there will help me propel me to buy another site, or either acquire a site of somebody, we'll get to that in a minute, or find a new site to open. And like I say, without them goals, without this, then I wouldn't have known. So I know I need to get my skates on now, and I need to start pushing forward, being more aggressive if I want to sell it for 200 million or buy Hull City Football Club. So therefore, things have happened because they've aligned with my goals. And so, yeah, we're moving forward on that. So I'll obviously keep you updated on that. I want a great relationship with the kids. People always tell me that the kids aren't going to want to talk to you when you're 17, when they're 17 years old and stuff. Holly Cobble. It might be true. No, it won't be true. No, it won't be true. Zach and Kai, we're going to have an amazing relationship all the way through. You're just like my best friends. You are literally my best friends and the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I can't imagine not having a great relationship. So if I've got to walk over broken glass, if I know that obviously kids go through stuff, I'll go through stuff, but I want to make sure that whatever we are together and we're respectful of each other and we have a great relationship. So that's so paramount to me and my happiness. I think is having a great relationship with my kids. I can't imagine not having a great relationship with my kids. So yeah, I want a great relationship with my kids. And lastly is a great relationship with Claire. I want to make some time, make some effort, because I do believe that a happy wife, a happy life is true. But not just for a wife, I believe a happy husband, happy wife. And it's because you spend so much time as a family, then how can you be completely happy if your home life isn't enjoyable? And so, but it also takes work. There's no way that your home life is just going to be perfect. It has to take work. It has to take effort. And there's no relationship that's perfect with no effort. And so I want to make sure that I put in the effort. And sometimes it's a nice timely reminder to make sure that, listen, it's not all about me and what I want. It's also about what Claire wants as well, what her aspirations are, what her dreams are. And so it's nice to sit down and talk about that as well to make sure that we're going in the same direction together. And so, yeah, I want to make sure that I have a good relationship with the wife as well, because like I say, I think that's really, really important. Okay. My jobs this week, I've got 7 jobs and more than normal because I feel like you can't focus on too many. And by the way, there's more jobs than this as well, but these are the main ones. So I want to record 30 podcasts for this podcast. So I've batch recorded about 3 weeks ago. I recorded loads of them, and now I want to record another 30. So I want to try and do 30 this week. So I'm going to do 10 today. This is the first, and then I want to do 30 this week. I want to start out the next 5 guests in my Stories podcast. and just contact them, see if I can plan something in. Go through AJ Osborne's course, storage course. I'm doing that today as well. I was doing that last night. It's good. Website for Beverly. So I'm going to start. Obviously, I'm not going to do it this week, but I want to start down the path. I've already. I need to fill out a form. I've been in touch with the designers, so I need to do that today. Fill out the form and go through, because Beverly, it's not all a good website. We had no competition before. Now we've got competition. I need to up my game there. Complete goals. I'll need to complete the goals and put dates and times and stuff when I want stuff by. And yeah, so I mean, I know that I want to sell it by the time I'm 60 for 200 million. So that sort of thing. Put some dates in there. Look for, this is the one. Look for a microsite, or look at areas that are underserviced via my spreadsheet or on Ash's SEO spreadsheet as well, because he's earmarked some places that are very easy to get into with SEO. Pick some facilities and so basically look at microsites. Is there any opportunities in any locations to open a fresh one, or is there any opportunities to open to buy a facility in those locations? Look at the locations that are under service, pick the best one or pick the best couple, and see if I can start the process of buying it. That's the idea, and hopefully add value to that facility. And once we've added value, then we can. It's either A, worth more, or B, cash flows at a higher return than it would be when we first got in. I also need to paint my grandma's fence, because my grandma's out of hospital now. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but she broke a hip, and so she's out of hospital now, and so that's good. And also, I need to book a call in with my accountant, because my other accountant, he has messed up on my director's loan account, which makes a big impact on taxes and things like that. So yeah, I need to go down that route as well. I believe that my accountant messed up in terms of he put VAT on my turnover when he shouldn't have done, which amounts to £180,000 worth of taxable profits I shouldn't have been taxed for. So interesting, or I shouldn't be getting taxed for. So yeah, we're going to sort all that out. All right, my friends, that is my week. I am motivated. I am buzzing. I am excited. I am happy, and I am out of here. See you later, my friends. Have a great week. Bye-bye.